to Tuned to Yesterday, broadcasting programs from radio's golden years. I'm Mark Lavonier. In this hour, Crime, we'll hear a two-part story on the Counterspy series. And due to competition and tune-in, tune-out rates, not too many crime shows had multi-part stories, but Counterspy, which was heard 3 times a week on ABC at this time of their show, did. We'll hear episode 1 of The Cold-Blooded Professor next, from August 30th, 1949.
Counterspy.
Harding, Counterspy, calling Washington.
United States Counterspy, especially appointed to investigate and combat the enemies of our country, both at home and abroad.
Tonight, the case of the cold-blooded professor. Another Counterspy report to the American people. And now, to Counterspy. The sun was just fading, and the shadows were disappearing along a country road about 100 miles west of Chicago, on the outskirts of a certain college town, Lipton, Illinois. A large black sedan, moving slowly, came to a full stop, and the driver spoke to a farmer beside the road.
Say, I wonder if you can tell me that house up on the hill there, for rent?
Oh, no. That's the professor's.
Oh, Professor who?
Horn. Professor Horn.
He teach at the college here?
No, but everybody says he's a genius. Writes big articles for scientific papers. Inventor, too.
How long's he lived there?
Oh, about 5 years. Nice feller when he comes to town. Nice smile. Folks like him.
He have many visitors?
Don't seem to like visitors, mister. Got a lady housekeeper, though.
Oh, is she a nice person?
Oh, you can take her or leave her. About 50. Homely. Good, I guess, but homely.
How old is Professor Horn?
Oh, pressing 57 hard, maybe. Say, you want to know an awful lot, mister. Going up there?
I might. Thanks for the information. Goodbye.
Professor Horn, where do you want these books to go?
The left-hand shelf, Anna, next to the books on nuclear fission.
Must say I'd be glad to see a plain, ordinary novel in this library for once.
My dear, the only books worth reading are scientific, factual works.
Look at these. The Anatomy of Toxicology. Treatise on Molecular Growth and Decay. Oh, what's this one?
My scientific diary. I'll put that one away.
In that closet you never wanted me to look in? Oh, you should let me do that. Your lame leg gets tired so easy.
You know I never want my leg mentioned, Anna.
And I never could understand why you won't let me go down cellar and see some of your inventions.
I have a lifelong principle, Anna. Better to anticipate than to regret. Meanwhile, please bear in mind that I pay you well, and this does not include your asking questions.
Somebody's at the door. There's a black sedan in the driveway.
Well, go see who it is, but don't bring anyone in unless absolutely necessary.
I won't, Professor.
Close that door, Anna.
Of course. Yes?
I'd like to see Professor Horn, please.
He's busy.
My credentials.
L.D. Cameron, United States Counterspy. This way, Mr. Cameron.
Thank you.
Professor Horn, Mr. Cameron of the Counterspies.
Thank you, Anna. That will be all. Mr. Cameron, I live on an ironclad schedule. I should now be in my laboratory downstairs, hard at work. I trust you can be brief.
2 nights ago, at 11:07 p.m. in Amberville, 42 miles south of here, the Farmers Exchange Bank was robbed of $121,000 in cash. The robber used a very ingenious electronic method of silencing the vault alarm system. However, the car used by the robber went through a puddle of oil and left certain tire tracks. Am I being brief enough?
No. But continue.
Every garage within 50 miles of Amberville has been checked for a car with those treads. The car in your garage has those tire treads.
That's a coincidence, Mr. Cameron.
That's no coincidence, Professor Horn. I'm placing you under arrest on suspicion of robbing the Amberville Bank.
Now, this is upsetting, Mr. Cameron.
Leave that drawer alone. Put your hands in the air. I said put your hands in the air.
As you say.
I heard a shot. What happened? Oh, I see. But how'd you shoot him? There's no gun in your hand, Professor.
See under my coat, Anna? My invention, a small flat-handled gun strapped alongside my chest.
And a wire up through your sleeve.
When I raised my hand, it fired the gun. Now, no more questions. We're leaving, Anna. Help me unpack the closet.
At last I'll see what you keep in there. Money. Stacks of money.
You will pack this money into those 2 suitcases, Anna.
All right. How about these 2 small packages?
I don't touch them.
What?
I'm never going to be captured alive, Anna. There's enough explosive in this package to kill me and anyone else around. And this is a bottle of vitriolic powder to throw into police officers' faces in close quarters. It burns frightfully.
I hope you never have to use it.
As I told you, it is better to anticipate than to regret. You will pack this too, Anna.
Why, Professor Horn, you've been wearing a wig.
Some fools wait until they're escaping to disguise themselves. I've been disguising myself for 10 years. Now I'll return to what I really look like.
You look 10 years younger without that wig.
And one thing more. This built-up shoe, which has made it appear that I limp. 2 good legs.
So you haven't been lame at all.
Professor Horn has now disappeared off the face of the earth. From now on, Anna, you will call me Mr. Harris. Now, let us get on with the packing.
What about the body of that man on the floor?
Oh, I have everything planned, Anna. Beautifully planned. The 3 of us are leaving together. We've been driving some time, Anna. You getting hungry?
Yes, Professor Horn. I mean, Mr. Harris.
Here, I have some candy bars in my pocket. Take one.
Thank you. Mr. Harris, do you know where this side road goes?
Yes, through the most deserted portion of the state.
Even so, Cameron's body may be found over there in the barn.
Oh, not for weeks. If then.
You think the car's safe?
I'll get rid of it as soon as I've hidden my money and securities in these hills against the future.
What will we live on meanwhile?
And I can get all the money I want any time. You forget my constant studies of crime techniques, of scientific methods, even of murder, by accident, by weapons, and by poison. Wasn't the candy bar good, Anna?
I can't see you. You poisoned me.
Of course, Anna. You're the only person in the world who knows what I really look like. How could you expect to go on living?
Chief, United States Counterspies, Washington, from Edwards and Chicago Field Office. Counterspy L.D. Cameron vanished while investigating Amberville bank robbery. Local farmer reports talking with Cameron about a Professor Emery Horn of Lipton, Illinois. Horn's house checked. Blood spots on library floor. Horn, housekeeper Anna Cable, and car have also vanished. Advice.
Chicago, from Harding. Peters and I are flying to join you at Professor Horn's house immediately. Allow nothing to be disturbed. Peters, one of the strangest houses I've ever been in.
Yes. And people in the town say it's haunted, Mr. Harding.
It is, Edwards, with the invisible presence of a fantastically clever man. In the entire house, not one fingerprint, except of the woman.
Several tradespeople in the town say Horn always wore gloves.
Always?
Horn spread the story that he once burned his hands very badly in an experiment.
It might be true, Peters. Again, it might not.
You saw his laboratory in the cellar.
Yes. And look at these books. Chemurgy and Practical Applications. Calculus and the Theory of Relativity. Works on atomic energy, chemistry, poison, explosives.
Takes an extraordinary man to absorb all that, Dave.
Horn's obviously extraordinary. And a genius at covering up. We know one of our own men was murdered here, and there's not a clue.
Not even one piece of handwriting.
Well, this man may strike again soon. Edwards.
Yeah.
Instruct every counterspy field office throughout the country to report immediately all crimes committed for gain, except where the criminal is definitely known.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm leaving for a while.
What are you up to, Dave?
Somewhere there's a clue to this man. I want to flounder around a little by myself. See what I can turn up. Dr. Connors, in one of the grocery stores in town, a clerk told me that a year ago Professor Horn wasn't feeling well, and that led me to you.
Yes, Mr. Harding, I did treat Professor Horn a year or so ago. This is the record of his visit, Mr. Harding.
Did he pay you by cash or check?
Cash to my nurse. I recall he wore gray doeskin gloves throughout his visit here.
Did he mention having burned his hands?
Yes, but he never removed the gloves in my presence.
Oh. Did he limp or walk normally?
Frankly, Mr. Harding, I didn't notice. But one thing may interest you. I took some x-rays of his stomach. Here, let me show you. These three show all that's important.
These small, darker patches. Ulcers?
Peptic ulcers. A severe case, Mr. Harding. A Horn is one of those apparently iron-nerved men. He gives few outward signs of emotion.
They often make the mistake of thinking they have no emotion.
Well, actually, they do. And their nervousness and emotion seek other outlets. In this case, peptic ulcers caused by a very high-strung nervous condition.
Doctor, did you give him a prescription?
Yes, a special bismuth powder compound. He tried them, and they gave him relief.
Do you think he's cured of his ulcers yet?
Well, I would doubt it very much.
Well, Doctor, he'll be buying bismuth powders more or less regularly.
Well, I assume so, Mr. Harding.
Dr. Connors, I'm very grateful to you. This is the first clue to this cold-blooded scientific killer we found. The big question is, where will he strike next?
Miss Lawrence, file these chemical orders, please.
But, Mr. Johnson, I never handle these local Denver orders.
Now, Miss Lawrence,
Oh!
Well, what is it? What's the matter with all of you?
Good day, everybody. Why stop working?
Don't point those guns at us.
Are you the boss here?
Why, yes.
I like your desk. Move away from it quickly.
Yes, all right.
Now, listen, everyone. I have only a few seconds. I've just robbed the finance company office down the hall of $130,000. And there's a big commotion on the ground floor. Of course, the police expect me to leave that way, but instead, I'm going to put my 2 guns on this desk, cover them with this newspaper. Now, get this. In a moment, the police may come in here. If one of you makes a false move, I shoot. And I'm a perfect shot. Does everybody understand? Now, I have a camera here, and I'm going to be taking your pictures.
We're detectives. Anybody see anything of a stranger? A hold-up man?
Why, no, officer. Speak up. Did anyone here see anybody who might be a hold-up man?
Place down the hall was stuck up. He got away.
I hope you catch him, Lieutenant. But just a moment. I'm taking some pictures for our sales convention. Would you mind standing there just a second, please?
Don't be a fool.
No. Keep the gun in your hand.
Can or not, sir?
Thank you, Lieutenant.
If anybody sees any suspicious-looking stranger, tell the officers who posted in the hall.
Yes, we certainly will.
Okay.
I owe you all my thanks. You behaved very well.
Why don't you leave us alone?
Why, young lady, I couldn't think of it yet. Stand over here, will you? I want a photograph of you.
Me?
That's good. Yes, you are pretty. Smile, can't you?
I can't.
Oh, come now. I want a picture of that sincere, honest face. So different from your employer's.
What do you mean?
I noticed the chemical ingredients in that container on the shelf. Acetylphenium, 2% elixir of dichlorosulfate, and trichnoberborate and colloidal suspension. An entirely ineffective combination, my dear fellow. Now, my dear, that smile, Come now, come. A lovely girl like you can always smile. That's it. Hold it. Thank you. And now, everybody, I'm going out of that door. My guns are in my pockets. Remember, I have photographs of all of you. If any one of you talks to the police, I'll come back and shoot. All clear? Good day. And goodbye to you, my dear.
And now, back to Counterspy. David Harding and his assistant, Harry Peters, are in the communications room of the Counterspy field office in Chicago.
Dave, from this report of that big robbery in Denver yesterday, I have a hunch it was Professor Horn.
So have I, Peters. The cleverness of the planning, the daring, that camera gag.
But no gloves and no limp.
I know. I can't account for that.
And from the description, he must have been 10 or 15 years younger than Horn.
Yes, but it's the tricky method of committing the crime that strikes me hardest.
What's our move?
We'll send out this new description of him to all police and Counterspy field officers. Also, a description to all druggists in Colorado. Instruct them to watch for a stranger who may come in and order a bismuth powder compound, a man similar to this new description.
Edwards, from the Denver field office to David Harding. Denver druggist reports that a man answering description of Professor Horn came in to have a bismuth powder compound prescription filled. The druggist expects the man to return in 2 hours for the prescription.
Harding to Denver. Set up spot surveillance of suspect immediately, but do not alarm him. He may carry explosives or poison for self-destruction. I'm joining you by jet plane.
Hardly any noise, Dave. Jet planes for me from now on.
Yes, remind me to ask for a jet-propelled transport model on the next budget, please.
Uh-oh. Denver reporting.
Right. Go ahead, Denver.
Edwards reporting from the drugstore where Horn just got his medicine. We have a walkie-talkie set up with all agents conducting surveillance. Do you want to be cut in?
You bet your life I do.
Then I'll have you cut in, sir. The suspect has turned out of my sight. Our next agent is in Sedan, 1 block up. Agent D. Agent D, is the suspect in your sight?
Suspect is walking down the other side of the street from me, taking his time. Uh-oh, he's walking fast now. Heading straight up the street. Edwards should be near him now in a taxi cab. How about it, Edwards? Come in, Edwards.
Edwards reporting again, Mr. Harding. I'm now in a taxi, cruising about 100 feet behind Horn, who's walking faster now. Maybe for the bus station on the corner. Uh-oh.
What is it?
A very pretty girl out of the crowd to meet him. He kisses her. Now they're heading for one of the buses.
Edwards, order one of our agents to drive ahead and get on the bus. We'll be with you in Denver in another hour. Yes, Edwards. What's the layout?
Horn and the girl entered that bungalow there.
Place is almost entirely dark.
Living room lights are on, but all the blinds are drawn.
The place surrounded?
Yeah, set up B. 2 men at each post. You want to rush the house?
Well, I want Horn alive. There's no telling what trick he might pull. Let me have your walkie-talkie.
Here.
Thanks. Harding to Peters.
Peters.
Peters. Pull all agents back to set up C, farther from the house. Come over to see me. We have to work out a different plan of attack. And it's got to be done.
Emery, you play beautifully.
Thank you, my dear.
I saw you had a package from the drugstore. You're not sick or anything.
Oh, no, dear. They're just bismuth powders. They help my stomach.
Emery,
Yes, Gilda.
I feel very happy with you.
I'm glad.
Funny. Sometimes, once in a while, you meet someone you feel you've known all your life.
It's only been 3 days, Gilda.
I feel as though I'd known you all my life. And still, I don't know a thing about you except that I love you.
That's very sweet, Gilda.
On second thought, I do know something about you. Something you try to hide from me.
And, what is that, Gilda?
I guess you do it because you really think I'm not very bright.
Gilda, what is it?
You're brilliant. The books you talk about, your remarks about things in the newspapers, on the radio, and then you say it's nothing.
Compared to you, my dear, it is nothing.
Emery, there's something else I know.
You're not as unobserving as I thought, Gilda.
I mean, I think you've almost asked me to marry you, and Emery, if you do, I will.
Gilda, you're very...
Oh, what was that?
Car crashed into the lamppost right in front of the house.
Oh, no.
Man seems to have been thrown from it. No. He was hit by the car. The car's racing away down the street.
Those hit-and-run drivers. We've got to help him.
Oh, wait, Gilda.
Well, we can't let him lie there.
Oh, very well, I'll go with you.
Oh, he's badly hurt. His face is all bloody. Let's move him up on the lawn.
No, Gilda. You must never move an injured person.
Poor man, all that blood.
Let me have a closer look, hmm? Bones broken? No. Shock, probably very serious.
Oh, no.
Head contusions and a brace. Well, that's funny.
Oh, what is it, Emery?
I could just see better in this light. See what, Horn? What?
What are you...
There's a trick. That's right.
Oh, what are you doing? What? That's right, Doctor. Get away from him. You hear me? Get away from him.
Hold it, Peter. While I get the handcuffs on him. I've got him, Dave. Keep that wild cat off my back.
Let me go. You let me go.
All right, young woman. We're United States counterspies.
Counterspy?
You'd better be glad this happened. In another week, you'd have been as dead as Anna Cable, this man's housekeeper, and counterspy agent Cameron.
No.
believe it.
You were right, Dave. Here's the vial on him, and I'm betting it's explosive.
All right, Harding. I don't know how you found me, but you'll never keep me.
Until you go to the death house, I'll see that you're kept in the safest penitentiary in the country, Horn. Come on, get going.
When your friends drop in, be generous, but be thrifty, too. Serve plenty of delicious Pepsi-Cola. Tune in every Tuesday and Thursday, same time, same station, to Counterspy. Listen on Thursday for the exciting Counterspy case of the cold-blooded professor.
That's right. For we never expected that Professor Horn would cause your counterspies many more frantic hours. Only Professor Horn would use prison pants that had been washed in lemon juice, or create a new appearance by stealing watch crystals and mixing them with flour, water, and wire, and escape from an escape-proof penitentiary. Be sure to tune in on Thursday, day after tomorrow, for
File number 2, Case of the Cold-Blooded Professor, on Counterspy. Tonight's Counterspy program originated in New York and featured Don McLaughlin and Mandel Kramer with music by Jesse Crawford. Counterspy is a Phillips H. Lord production for Pepsi-Cola. Enjoy some Pepsi, ice cold tonight.
Counterspy on Tuned to Yesterday, Episode 1 of that story, The Cold-Blooded Professor, from the 30th of August, 1949 on ABC. It's an hour of crime on Tuned to Yesterday. I'm Mark Lavonier. And this particular crime show really endured throughout the years. It began on May 18th, 1942 on the NBC Blue Network, switching to ABC, and after an NBC switch in the early 1950s, wrapped up on the Mutual Broadcasting System in late November 1957. Let's hear the conclusion of the case of the cold-blooded professor now, heard a couple of days later, on September 1st, 1949.
And now, to Counterspy. It is doubtful if as many warning flashes ever went out about any criminal as were flashed by the United States counterspies concerning one Professor Emery Horn.
Professor Emery Horn is a mastermind of crime. He is a constant danger to all peaceful citizens.
Professor Horn murdered a counterspy agent with a special flat-handled gun strapped to his chest. He poisoned his housekeeper with poisoned candy. Finally captured by the counterspies, Horn arrogantly described these methods of murder in detail.
Tried and sentenced to death, Professor Horn was held in the safest penitentiary in the country, pending his execution. A few months ago, Professor Horn consulted a prison doctor about his badly infected upper lip.
You're quite a character, Horn.
While addressing me, Doctor, kindly use my title.
Oh, of course. Professor Horn. Only who made you a professor?
The only person in the world who's qualified. Myself.
Mm-hmm. 4 armed guards, and still we're in the prison walls.
Within the prison walls, Doctor.
All right. Hold still now. I don't understand why your upper lip isn't healing. This is a bad infection.
I believe the lack of healing is due to hyperproteinemia. Prison food is lacking thiamine hydrochloride, niacinamide.
No? Really think you know medicine, don't you?
Pardon me if I speak medically over your head, Doctor. But then ignorance always irritates me. There's hair around that infection.
All right. I'll have to cover your whole upper lip with adhesive again.
How long were you a horse, Doctor?
I'm sorry if I hurt you.
Really?
I hear you made 6 attempts to escape in 2 months, Horn. Professor Horn.
How news does travel.
That's only 10 days more till you're transferred to the death house.
You have a morbid mind, haven't you?
No. I was only going to tell you that, ironic as it may be, those ulcers you had for so long are cured.
Through no doing of yours, Doctor, I'm sure.
Okay. Get going, Professor. Out that way.
Bugs. Are you awake?
Well, these prison mattresses ain't eyed it down, you know.
Well put, Bugs. This cell is getting on my nerves, too. You hungry, Bugs?
You said it.
Here's a sugar cookie I took from the mess.
Hey, you could steal the nose off the warden right while he was looking.
Here, eat it.
Thanks.
And put the crumbs in your pocket.
Why should I go putting cookie crumbs in my pocket?
You figure that one out, and I wouldn't have had to plan your escape for you.
Who's escaping?
Both of us. You one way, I another.
How?
You've noticed I've been bringing back little pieces of lemon from the main dining hall.
That's when I knew you was nuts.
In my mattress, I have an extra pair of prison pants. Lemons contain acetic acid, and acetic acid bleaches. I've been bleaching those pants with lemon juice, and now they're as white as any duck pants.
Sometimes I think you're a witch. Hey, where'd you pinch them glasses?
They're horn-rimmed spectacles, Bugs. You ever see a little piece of wire lying around in the recreation yard?
Sure.
Well, there are lots of little pieces like those, and I've been collecting them, winding them together, and bending them into these eye frames and ear pieces. The next step was to unravel threads from the bottom of these trousers and wrap them around the strands of wire to thicken them.
Yeah, that's just right.
And then I had to give the strands a smooth surface. A paste of flour and water did that.
Yeah, but where did you get the glass in them?
Plastic crystals, stolen from the wristwatches of other prisoners. And with my new mustache.
Hey, now, wait a minute. You ain't got no mustache.
What do you think is under this adhesive tape on my upper lip?
Well, you said you scratched your lip.
I did. On purpose. With a dirty pin to make sure the infection continued. My excuse to keep the adhesive on.
And all the time you were growing a mustache under it. Oh. Okay, so now you got white pants, a pair of specs, a mustache. But why go to all that trouble just to bust out over the wall?
Bugs, ever notice in the corner of our recreation room there's a pile of old building plans, blueprints of model houses, things like that?
Yeah.
At the right moment, I'll suddenly become a building contractor, inspecting the building. Now walk right out to freedom. And the execution of a plan I have in mind.
Holy smoke, Professor. You sure? You sure?
Having trouble, Bugs?
There's pain in my insides. I feel like I'm dying.
Bugs, you are dying. That cookie was poison.
Help me. I don't want to die.
I can't anymore. That poison I made scraps of garbage, bits of toothbrush handle, and soap is too strong and quick, Bugs.
They'll find out that you've done it.
Oh, no. The crumbs I made you put in your pocket, they'll prove you stole the cookie yourself.
You dirty, rotten...
Guard! Guard!
What's eating you, Professor? Hey, what's with Bugs?
I'm afraid it's my fault, Guard.
You killed him, Professor?
He confessed to me about a murder he'd committed the police never knew about. He was eating a cookie. He must have poisoned it. He must have committed suicide right under my eyes.
30 minutes for recreation.
Listen, when we come to the corner, I'm ducking out into that little anteroom off the recreation hall. Cover my place in line so they won't miss me. I need at least 3.5 minutes. Now, the bleached trousers. Glasses. Adhesive tape off. There's the mustache. Now the blueprints. And into the hall. 50 yards of freedom. 3 minutes left before I miss. Guard.
Hey, who are you?
I'm the architect's assistant working on alterations to be made in this prison.
Yeah? I didn't hear nothing about no alterations. How did you get into the prison?
By the entrance on the other side with the rest of our staff. Has this desk you're seated at always been located at this spot?
Yeah. 12 years now. So as I can watch this inside gate.
An automatic slide gate controlled from here?
No. When the gate's to be opened, I phone the main gate room and they push a button. Oh, listen.
And this gate slides open. Will you demonstrate, please? My dear man, I'm in a hurry. I've got to know how these things work.
All right. Erickson, gate number 2. Open her up. Some architect guy. Yes. Okay. Now she'll open. Well, there's your gate.
Fine. Thank you.
Hey, you want to see her clothes again?
Yes, please. Slow-witted fool. One more gate. Barely a minute left.
Hey there, you! You can't just walk out of here.
I'm connected with a building contractor.
You got to sign out with me. Then I got to check it at the main gate room. They check it with your signature when you sign
Yes,
in.
all right. But first you've got to show me how this gate works. We're planning alterations. We may have to move this platform that you sit on.
Oh. Well, the gate there is controlled by this button here.
But the inner gate's controlled from the main gate room. Why is this one easier?
They figure anybody who gets past that gate has a right to leave.
Oh, we may have to change that. I want a closer look at the gate itself. Push the button now, please. Thank you.
Hey! You coming back?
No, my work here's all done. You can close the gate.
Okay.
Mr. Harding.
Helen? Harry Peters. Mr. Harding's not in his office here. I'll try all the departments.
Attention, all Counterspy departments. Is Mr. Harding on the main floor? Rush report for you, Mr. Harding. Rush report.
Attention, all Counterspy departments. This is David Harding. I've just learned that Professor Emery Horn has made an amazing escape from Aldolanda Penitentiary. All trace of him has been lost. All information having even a faint bearing on the professor. Rush to me, top priority.
Dave, I was sure we had the professor salted away for good.
He's fantastically clever, Peters.
Now he's loose again, a vicious killer.
Well, I smelled trouble during his trial, Peters. The amazing knowledge of legal tricks he passed on to his defense lawyer almost saved him from the chair. But we're going to get him again if it's the last case I ever handle.
I don't think I've ever seen you so angry, Dave.
He's killed 2 state troopers, a woman accomplice, a counter-spy agent, probably a fellow convict. I'm never going to give up on that man.
We haven't got one lead on him.
Then we'll have to start back at the beginning. Now, we know that for some years Horn posed as a scientist and lived quietly in a small town in Illinois.
Where he killed the counterspy. But, Dave, we fine-tooth combed that place at the time.
This time, we won't be looking for a clue in the ordinary sense, Peters, but some new clue to his character. We'll have to learn about the man from that old house.
Dave, this old house is the best locale for a murder I've seen in years.
It was the locale of a murder, Peters. The stain of Agent Cameron's blood still there on the carpet.
I know. That thunder. This musty, creaky old place. I'd hate to spend the night here alone.
I'll control your imagination, Peters. Let's stick to facts.
Gladly. Have we got any?
Well, I've been here in the study looking through some of these scientific books Horn left behind. Check with me and see if I make sense. Now, look. A book on physics. Stresses and strains. Take this page.
Little drawings. Sort of doodles in the margins.
Scribbled probably while he was thinking over, digesting what he was reading.
Sketchy little drawings, aren't they? Unfinished.
Almost absent-minded. There's some on almost every page. See? I'll take another book at random. This one on biochemistry.
Nothing eighth grade about these books, is there?
You see this page?
More drawings of the same kind.
It's true of a dozen more of these volumes I've leafed through.
And Horn's a doodler.
A scientific doodler.
Well, Dave, how can we use the fact that it's a characteristic of Horn's to doodle in scientific books?
Well, Horn has this scholarly side to him. Now, wouldn't you think that everywhere he goes, he'd want to consult scientific works?
But where could he, except in libraries?
Exactly.
To be more exact, scientific libraries.
Right. Now, first, we'll check through all these books. We may find various definite types of doodles that occur over and over. We'll make photostatic copies and send a set to every library in the country.
But, Dave, this will mean asking librarians to watch all their readers. They're not trained for that work.
Well, all library books are inspected every so often, Peters. The only tiny clue we need may be hidden this very moment in some library. If we only knew where. And if we only knew where Horn is now.
Heading west, mister? Give me a lift.
Okay, fella, come on.
Thank you, stranger. These desert flats are mighty lonely. Not many cars coming through. I'm glad you came along. Especially since I see you're, just about my size.
What?
Get out of the car.
Oh, stick up, huh? Okay.
I guess very well about your size, mister. Your suit will, suit me very well.
My suit? I'd rather you took my money.
I can always get money when I want it, Mr. What's your name?
Blake. Jack Special Delivery Blake.
The professional football player? What a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Blake. Take off your suit, please. Hey, the next bullet won't go into the ground, Mr. Blake. It'll go into you.
Okay, tough guy. There you are.
Jacket, throw it into the car, please. Now the trousers. I'll need the shoes, too, please, Mr. Blake. And, of course, your car.
Hey, look, I'll die out in this desert in the sun.
True. We must be 20 miles from water.
Well, be a sport, will you? Give me some kind of a chance.
A chance? Very well, Mr. Blake. We'll play a little game of my invention. Just remain there beside the road, Mr. Blake. Now, Mr. Blake, you start running. I'm going to try to run you down with your own car. If I don't get you in 1 minute or less, You'll be perfectly free.
I can't outrun an automobile.
Oh, you forget your special delivery Blake, the best broken field runner in football. Start running, Mr. Blake. Any direction. I'll even give you a little head start. Good, good. Now, here I come. A nice turn, Mr. Blake. Just missed you. Keep on running. Too bad, Mr. Blake. Only 10 seconds more and you'd still be alive. But then I wouldn't have had your clothes and your car, would I?
David Harding, Field Office, San Francisco. No trace yet of Professor Horn himself, but Scientific Library here reports 5 technical volumes marked with characteristic marginal drawings within past week. Professor Horn must be in this vicinity.
Notice it, Peters?
What?
We've got the 5 books Horn used on some 8 visits to this San Francisco Scientific Library, but the drawings don't seem the same.
It may not be our man.
I think it is. The characteristics are here. The little drawings are more definite and finished.
As if he had a definite plan.
The volume on explosives. Yeah. Page 287. Dealing with liquid explosives.
The drawings look something like bottles.
And a notation, 32 ounces.
It means 32-ounce bottles, maybe, but why bottles?
Well, bottles are an innocent way of carrying liquid explosives, aren't they?
Into a bank vault, perhaps.
But there are no books here about vaults or electronic protection devices.
Funny, here's a book on the scientific preservation of works of art. Paintings.
No, I hadn't got to that one yet.
Here's something, Dave.
Huh?
Drawings on 2 different pages.
Pages where the locations of famous paintings are listed. It's an unusual interest for Horn. By George.
What?
Little drawings that might represent explosions.
Look where they are. Right next to the listing of 4 different paintings kept here in San Francisco.
Suppose Horn were planning to steal them, preserve them in good condition scientifically, and sell them later in secret.
It says here these paintings are insured for $250,000 each. Any one of them would be a good haul.
Unless some of these paintings are kept in vaults.
They might be.
Then that's where his liquid explosives would come in. No doubt there are watchmen to be taken care of.
The explosives might serve 2 purposes, Dave.
Kill the watchmen and blow open the vaults, yes. But why pick quart bottles to carry the stuff in? Anyway, we'll check these museums about their storage vaults. See if we can't narrow the field.
The Bayview Art Center keeps certain artworks and paintings in vaults in the basement. They have a special watchman. The museum's across the street from a large church.
Okay. And as for the watchman, Peters, that's your special assignment.
Chester?
You the night watchman here at the Art Center?
That I am, sir.
I didn't see you sitting there in the shadows.
Yeah, me feet are after needing a bit of a rest from walking me post.
A lonely job, hmm?
That it is. The museum being off by itself this way. And creepy, too, with the cemetery yonder beside the church.
I happen to have a couple of bottles of wine here in this package. Could I offer you a drink?
You could.
Only, might not be wise for you to be tipping a bottle here outdoors.
Yeah, there's never nobody to see.
Well, I'm sure it'd be better inside. Maybe down in the cellar where it'd be warm. We'll drink a friendly toast to art.
But if you're bound to give me a drink, I don't mind the first one right here.
Very well. Try this Oporto from Spain. It's a dark, heavy wine.
There you are. Thank you. And mighty fine it is, too.
Shall we go inside now?
What kind of wine would that other bottle be now?
I'll show you inside.
Let me see.
Ah, very well. It's a light white wine.
There, now that's more like it. Might I read the label?
Oh, I must say, you can take my word.
I'd like to know what it is I'll be drinking. I only want to look at the label.
If you insist.
Yeah, thank you. Tip Top Valley Sauterne. Bottled by Tip Top Valley Winery Incorporated. Now, I wonder if this bottle would bounce.
You've thrown it. You wanted me to drink some wine that blows up, hmm? You fool, you! You fool! Let go of my arm.
Take it easy, Horn. We've got
No.
It's okay now, Dave. All right, Horn. You're not blowing open any vaults tonight with explosive wine.
Howdy. I'd like to know how you caught on.
I'll be glad to tell you, and I'll also tell you that we know where you got that suit you have on. You murdered Jack Blake in the desert 2 weeks ago. I'll be glad to tell you a lot of things, Horn, including this. You're not going to cheat the executioner again.
Counterspy on Tuned to Yesterday from the 1st of September, 1949 on ABC. And that closes the case for this hour of crime on Tuned to Yesterday. Be sure to be with us again for more great broadcasts from radio's past. Until our next hour together, I'm Mark Lavonier. Thanks for listening.